The movie reviewed in this episode is rated R. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Scary Movie Nights podcast, the podcast where the scares are real, but the friendships are realer. Tonight, we will be reviewing... Am I doing this right? Tonight, we will be reviewing the camp classic, Friday the 13th, 1980. That's Joan.
That's Mariana.
And we are your hosts for tonight. But first, Joan, what had you swimming in the lake this week?
What had me swimming in the lake this... Oh my god, we went to Amsterdam.
Period. I was about to say, like, if you don't say that...
Yeah.
I will
Honestly,
say it for you.
So Amsterdam was nothing like I expected. So
really?
It was nothing like I expected. It was actually super chill. Like, because, you know, Amsterdam has like sort of like a reputation for being crazy
Red light
party.
district,
Yeah, red light district.
That.
First of all, the red light district is like 1.5 streets. So it's...
Wait, did y'all do anything crazy? We'll talk about this off camera. It'll be on Patreon.
It's the Scary Movie Nights After Dark Patreon.
After dark.
But literally no. Brian and I are what some may call boring.
Monogamous.
A boring couple, yeah. We're monogamous, we don't do drugs, and so like it wasn't really... And like we don't drink when we go out because... Brian likes to be like in complete control of all of his faculties if we're out somewhere and, you know, in case there's an emergency. And
especially in another country.
And I'm just cheap as hell. So I'm like, you're going to charge me how much for a drink?
How much?
No, thank you. So like, we just don't really, you know, we don't party like that. But it was a lot of fun. Like the buildings are beautiful. The history is extremely interesting because we got tours about like pink history, like LGBTQ plus history. So that was really interesting to learn about. The canals are gorgeous. The people are actually really friendly. Like there's not one person we met that was like mean or rude at all.
Did y'all go to Anne Frank house?
So we did not make reservations for that because you have to make it like a month in advance.
Like so
far in advance.
Yeah.
And I think the sold out sign is perpetually outside.
Yeah, you literally have to make the reservations online. We went, and then my mom was like, do you want a picture in front of it? And I was like, that feels kind of weird to like take a picture in front of them.
So you know that it's really funny because you can see the facade of like one of the houses, but the actual Anne Frank house is inside.
Yes, yeah.
It's like behind that facade.
Yeah.
Because it's like a house and then another house, which is what helped them like hide from the... Yeah. What?
Fuck.
No, we have the Poughkeepsie tapes. It's okay, don't worry about it.
We're gonna wait. Let's pause. We'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, Joan, you were saying? Joan forgot what he was saying.
I forgot what I was saying, so I'll just pivot. I'm also really excited for Houston Horror Film Fest. By the time this episode comes out, obviously it'll be past it, but like, August 7th through 9th, it's gonna be lit. I'm really excited about it. Last year was amazing. I'm gonna be tired as hell, but thankfully I don't have school on Monday or whatever, so you know.
When do y'all start again?
The teachers go back like the 24th, which is really nice.
Oh my gosh, you have so much time.
Yeah, I have a couple more weeks.
HSD went back last week.
Yes, they did.
It's insane.
I'm so
Kids
sorry.
start on Monday.
Dude, So anyway, and
sorry to HSD teachers everywhere.
Mar, what had you swimming in the lake this week?
Ooh, this week I'm swimming in the lake.
We're going to Tia Maria's tonight.
We're not going to Tia Maria's tonight.
Oh
We're going to Mia's table
Mia's
tonight. Tonight we're going to Mia's table and I'm going to have some meatloaf.
Tia Maria's is the Hispanic version of Mia's table.
Mia's table.
So your wonderful husband.
My wonderful husband.
You're right. He's been
it's
so
actually
supportive lately.
Kind of ironic that this was a movie about like a camp because for my job, I'm in the midst of planning this trip to a camp where there is like a lake and cabins, like the whole, like it's a camp. And so...
So it spoke to you.
So it spoke to me, but it has been a very stressful end of July and August with getting things done. It's my first time doing this. So it's just kind of like I have camp blank on the brain all the time. So it's been fun.
Well, Mar, you know what? You're going to kill it.
And with that, let's go to camp for Friday the 13th, 1980. Now, listeners, we're going to start with our no spoiler section. Joanne has done our research for today, which is why I am stumbling through our intro. So we're going to start with a no spoiler synopsis and no spoiler section. So this part is safe to listen if you haven't watched this classic. But also, it's been 40 fucking years, so...
Yeah.
Get on that.
It's a long time.
I'm sorry.
40 plus.
I'm sorry I used a bad word. I got a little scared there. Joanne, take it away.
She got into it. All right. Friday the 13th is a 1980s slasher horror film written by Victor Miller and directed by Sean S. Cunningham. The film is set in an abandoned campground, Camp Crystal Lake, as a new owner tries to restore and reopen the camp after 2 murders shut down the camp years ago. The new camp counselors are soon beset by an unknown, ruthless killer who murders them one by one. Will anybody survive the curse of Camp Crystal Lake? Yeah, that's the best I could come up with.
No, that's perfect. That was great.
Without spoiling the end, I guess. So as far as the cast goes, there's a lot of unknowns, and that was actually purposeful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the cast who came from soap operas, especially.
Okay.
Like, they wanted people with some acting. They wanted people who could read the lines fairly well, but also would work for cheap. It's literally, I think it's like a direct quote.
Some people read lines better than others,
Yeah,
I will say.
I agree.
Also, Kevin Bacon.
For example, Kevin Bacon, who had been in soap operas up until that point.
So he hadn't done Footloose yet.
No, this was not Footloose.
This was pre-Footloose.
Kevin Bacon.
Okay.
There's Betsy Palmer as Mrs. Voorhees. Betsy Palmer actually did a lot of Broadway and stage plays before this.
She kind of ate.
She actually, I
Low-key
think,
my
was
favorite character.
the best performance in the entire movie,
definitely.
I think. Yeah. Adrienne King as Alice, our protagonist, essentially, or like
Scream
good girl.
queen,
Yeah.
good girl.
Harry Crosby as Bill Brown, Janine Taylor as Marcy Standler, Laurie Bartram as Brenda Jones, Kevin Bacon as Jack Burrell, Mark Nelson as Ned Rubenstein, and Robbie Morgan as Annie Phillips. And I think the rest of them are kind of like secondary.
Just like the side characters we meet at the beginning in the town that are like, you mean Camp Blood?
Yeah, Camp Blood. What are you going where? Bro, you know when you ask about a place and all the locals turn to you like, what the you need
go home.
Go home. Like, why? You know what I mean?
Go home.
Yeah, exactly.
She didn't even make it to the camp.
Literally.
Actually.
Oh my God. Although I will take a note from her about optimism and getting to where you need to go. Eventually, she would have got. She was determined.
She was determined.
Good for her.
There's a really funny part where she's like, "I don't like how they call them kids. That makes them sound like they're goats. I prefer children." Like, girl, shut up.
All right. Anyways, okay. So for development, Friday the 13th was produced and directed by Sean S. Cunningham. Which, by the way, I love it when people, like, their names have like an initial in the middle. Like, it should be like Joanne M. Cotton. Like
Chris P. Bacon.
Chris P. Bacon, yeah. Anyway, so it was produced and directed by Sean S. Cunningham, who had previously worked with Wes Craven on The Last House on the Left, which released in 1972.
Okay, period.
He drew inspiration from John Carpenter's Halloween.
Okay.
Cunningham wanted Friday the 13th to be shocking, visually stunning, and make you jump out of your seat, just like Halloween did.
Okay.
And throughout, like, the critics' time reviewing the movie, a lot of people actually compared Friday the 13th to Halloween.
I do see the influence.
Yeah.
A lot.
For sure. Yeah. While writing the film's death scenes, Miller incorporated elements of nightmares he had experienced throughout his life in which he was murdered. So he was like, you know what? I have a lot of those. Let me monetize that.
That's crazy.
And that's so American, I think.
And ultimately, like, that's what America is all about.
Monetizing everything.
Your nightmares, your dreams, your hopes.
So the funny thing about the casting is that Cunningham admits that he was not looking for great actors, which I'm like, wow, thanks, bro. But anyone that was likable and appeared to be a responsible camp counselor. So I guess Kevin Bacon just has that look.
We're looking for the responsible camp counselor vibe.
The producers originally wanted Sally Field for the role of Alice, but realized that they could not afford an established high-profile actress and went for unknowns instead. And what they ended up doing is, for the role of Alice, they actually did an open casting call, which they really hoped would drum up some interest in the movie. Yeah.
Period.
Yep. The character of, this is really interesting, the character of Mark Rubenstein, that's like he was like the clown, like the Joker.
Yeah, Ned. Yeah.
Yeah, Ned.
Wait.
No. Mark Rubenstein. Is it Ned Rubenstein or Mark Rubenstein?
Because Ned is the...
Oh, yeah, Ned Rubenstein.
Rubenstein.
The actor's name is Mark. Okay. Mark Nelson is regarded as one of the first practical Joker victims, which is a trope seen in subsequent slasher films, like in Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
They have like the jester archetype.
But he doesn't die in Cabin in the Woods, actually, so they're like,
so
turned it around on
exactly, correct. Because they thought he was... but he's actually extremely intelligent.
Okay, that was part of my beef I had with that movie. Is like, what do you mean that this is like a super important mission and you like can't tell if your people died? Like your equipment's not good. Like, what do you mean? Like the world is at stake. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
I guess eventually someone had to survive. I don't know. Okay, so according to author David Grove, there was no equivalent character in John Carpenter's Halloween or Black Christmas before that. So that character served as a model for the slasher films that would follow Friday the 13th. So it was, this film was formative to the slasher genre. It was shot in and around the townships of Hardwick, Blairstown, and Hope in Warren County, New Jersey, beginning in early September of 1979. The camp scenes were shot on a working Boy Scout camp, Camp Novi Bosco, which is located in Hardwick. So
Novi Bosco.
Yeah. The cinematography in the film employs recurrent point of view shots from the perspective of the villain. Due to the film's limited production budget, few exterior lights were used, resulting in many of the nighttime sequences appearing very dark, which is one of the things I noted while watching the movie. I was like, this movie is so freaking dark. If there was one light on in this house, I would not be able to watch it. Like, this part was super funny for me. The production also could not afford stunt doubles for King or for Palmer, so the girl who played Alice and Mrs. Voorhees, necessitating both actresses to perform their own stunts and choreograph their fight sequences themselves.
Oh my god.
So here's the funny part. So Palmer, the woman who played Mrs. Voorhees, she was primarily a stage actress.
Yeah.
And she said, like, okay, well, on stage, if you slap somebody, you, like, slap them. Like, because you have to make it seem real.
Yeah.
So this resulted in Palmer actually slapping King in the face because of her theater background. So they were like, "Let's rehearse." She's like, "Sure." Bam! like literally.
It was bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, literally. She was like,
God.
bitch slapping
that part
the hell
was
out of
so
her. Bro.
So funny. So funny. And freaking what's her face is just standing there. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
The director, Cunningham, had to tell her, hey, we don't slap in movies, we miss them. He was like, oh my god.
And she said, Mama, don't miss.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Extremely hard pivot, because I don't like this at all. So you know that snake that they found in the cabin? Do you know about this?
I just read it from
So they actually killed the snake during filming as part of that scene. And I'm like, okay, so Brian he hates snakes. So Brian is not afraid Brian's not afraid to kill a snake if it's like in the yard or whatever, you know, like, which I totally understand. If snakes come in and they're dangerous, you need to get rid of them. Yeah. Okay. But this snake was like, they put her there, or him, whatever. They put the snake there. That's not the snake's fault.
I agree.
Like, you just put the snake there and you kill it. I hate that.
Was the snake supposed to represent something? Like, is this some sort of plot device? Like, Because I feel like if it represents something, it would be a little bit better. I also agree. I'm like, girl, like, you didn't have to kill the snake.
Well,
they very much showed. Now that I think about it, it was like it looked real for sure.
Yeah. So because it was apparently. So the 80s were a wild time.
Ugh.
So yeah.
Fucking killing snakes and slapping people.
So music, you know that like iconic like.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so that was Harry Manfredini, and he was listening to a Christoph Penderecki composition, which contained a chorus with striking pronunciations, and he wanted to have something similar to that. So he came up with the he came up with that, and he took it from the final reel. This is a little spoilery, actually. So I'm gonna leave it for later.
We'll wait.
But yeah, so he came up with that while listening to like these choral interpretations, and he actually recorded the lines himself.
Oh.
He spoke some words harshly, distinctly, and rhythmically into a microphone and ran them into an echo reverberation machine. Now, when Harry Manfredini began working on the musical score, the decision was made to only play music when the killer was actually present, so as to not manipulate the audience. So they wanted things to be like appropriately suspenseful and then have a good payout. He also noted that when something was about to happen, the music would cut out so that the audience would relax, rendering the subsequent scare more effective.
Oh. I will say, I feel like I could see all the kills coming. Like, I was never shocked.
Okay.
But there was a couple scenes that got me during this movie. We'll talk about it later.
I've watched this movie 3 times now, so I think I'm not, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is happening. Okay, so as far as marketing and reception goes, it was the first independent slasher film to be acquired by a major motion picture studio, which was Paramount. They acquired it for $1.5 million. Then they went on to spend approximately $500,000 in advertisements for the film, and then an additional $500,000 when the film began performing well at the box office.
That's $1 million.
So they spent $1 million. Now there's another figure that says that they launched a $4 million marketing campaign to promote the film. So I guess anywhere from $1 to $4 million is what they used to promote it. And I think it paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it opened theatrically on May 9th, 1980 across the U.S., ultimately expanding its release to like over 1,000 theaters. Pre-release projections from Variety predicted a bleak box office performance, with the magazine declaring the film has nothing to exploit but its title and whatever oomph puts into the marketing campaign. Despite this, Friday the 13th was a major box office hit. You know we love a good success story for horror films.
Yes.
So they earned $5,816,000 in its opening weekend, before finishing domestically with $39,754,601. Which I put it into a little converter. It would be $161,118,063 today. And they had a budget of, back then, about $550,000 to $650,000.
That's still probably like about $1 million budget today, which is not a lot. Well, I mean, it's a lot, but compared to
Yeah. Well, they made money hand over fist. Like it was a financial success. And I thought this was really cute. Of the 17 films distributed by Paramount in 1980, only one returned more profits than Friday the 13th. It was Airplane, which I love. Airplane was the only one to beat Friday the 13th.
Comedy putting horror in its place.
Yeah. I love that for comedy and horror. Okay, Mar, how many sequels do you think this movie? How many total Friday the 13th movies do you think?
Okay, let me go on. When we got a Paramount Plus subscription to watch this last night because we also wanted to watch the Avatar movie.
Okay. Did you watch it?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We're just on Paramount Plus.
I want to watch it.
Should we watch it together?
We should watch it together. Yeah.
Okay, so whenever we, it's a streaming platform, so we typed in Friday the 13th, and many were there. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4... I think there's... I think probably... I'm going to say 8, conservatively.
8? Okay,
yes.
A conservative 8.
A conservative 8.
I love. Okay, count them as I read them out loud, okay? here are the sequels or all of the movies for Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Okay, so there's Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2,
Mm-hmm.
Friday the 13th Part 3, Friday the 13th, the final chapter.
Okay.
And then what to follow, except for Friday the 13th, A New Beginning.
Okay.
Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives.
Okay.
Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood.
Okay.
Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Which sounds like a Garfield movie to me.
I already failed because I know for sure there's gonna be like a Freddy versus Jason situation.
Yes.
So fuck. Okay, so that's already 8.
Okay. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday.
Okay.
Jason X. Freddy versus Jason. And then a reboot, Friday the 13th, released in 2009.
Okay, so 12?
12 total Friday the 13th
Too many.
movies.
Is there's a video game?
There are tons of other stuff. There's video games. There's I think there's like a novel.
Probably
there's
comic
like
books.
comics.
There's always fucking comic books.
Yeah, exactly. So you
Not
know.
a bad thing. Non-derogatory.
Now here's what I'm really excited about. On October 31st, 2022, a
Okay.
Friday the 13th prequel streaming series was announced titled Crystal Lake.
Ooh.
Although there were some issues with the writer's strikes and the series was delayed, A24 picked it up and is set to release in October of this year.
Shut up!
October 15th, I think. Yes. And you know who's in it, babe? Who's the actress that we said?
Linda Cardinelli.
Linda
I
Cardinelli's
love
in it.
her!
I love her too, even though I never remember her name. But like,
Linda Cardellini, Linda Tortellini.
right.
She's the one who played Velma?
yes, in Scooby-Doo.
In Scooby-Doo.
So that's
wait.
amazing.
Yes, right?
Yeah, Velma,
okay.
yeah, Velma.
Fucking awesome. Dude, hell yeah.
So despite its financial success, critics were super mean about Friday the 13th.
Of
I was like, what the hell?
course.
I put in a couple of quotes in here that I thought were like some of the worst ones. The Burlington Free Press's Mike Hughes wrote that the film copies everything, that is, except the quality of Halloween. I was like, oh, gagged.
Red to fill.
Concluding, the lowest point of the movie comes near the end when it exploits the genuine grief and madness of the villain. By then, things simply aren't fun anymore. I love this quote actually because I think it kind of highlights the separation from reality that movie critics have. Like I made a joke to a friend the other day. I was like, I feel like film critics don't actually like films. Like they don't actually like movies.
Do you like watching movies? Do
you
you
like
even
movies,
like
or-
movies?
Okay, so Leonard Maltin initially awarded the film 1 star or bomb, but later changed his mind and awarded the film a 1.5 stars. How generous of him. Simply because it's slightly better than part 2.
Oh my god.
And called it a gory cardboard thriller that younger viewers made it a box office juggernaut is one more clue as to why SAT scores keep declining.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Still, any movie that spawns this many sequels must have done something right.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm like, yeah, bro, like people love Friday the 13th, so like just
Yeah.
let people enjoy things. I don't know.
Let people enjoy things. But I'm also like really big on being a hater and judging, so
I love loving and I love hating.
yeah.
So.
I love both.
Oh my god, I'm so multidimensional.
so complex.
I'm so complex.
I'm so multifaceted.
Oh my
Not
god.
one gets.
There are many sides to me.
Yeah, I'm like
over-
an onion. I've got layers.
Over time, the critical reception of the film has softened, with many now regarding it as a classic of the genre.
I mean, yeah.
I think so.
You can't deny that.
Yeah. On Rotten Tomatoes, 70% of 67 critics' reviews are positive.
Okay.
The website's consensus reads, rather quaint by today's standards, Friday the 13th still has its share of bloody surprises and a 70s holdover aesthetic to slightly compel, which I agree. However, in Metacritic, the score is 22 out of 100, based on 11
Okay.
critics. Yeah. No, it was nominated for like a handful of things and it never won anything.
Mm-hmm.
Most recently, the best, like they released like a DVD Blu-ray collection.
Okay.
So then it was nominated for Saturn Awards, the best DVD Blu-ray collection.
Okay.
So
funny.
That's it. Yeah. Now, I hate that it was nominated for a Golden Raspberry Award in 1981. I was like, oh, for Worst Picture and Worst Supporting Actress by Palmer. I was like, Mrs. Voorhees ate. What do you mean?
She ate in her little cable knit sweater. She ate. She delivered.
So, as far as the non-spoiler section, that's about all I have, except for like the one I let slip out earlier, but that's okay.
We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it, yeah.
Okay, viewers, welcome back. We took a break, but now we're back, and we're going to go into spoilers. So, if you've not watched this movie and you would like to, go ahead and hit pause right now. Go watch it. It's about an hour and a half runtime, so it's pretty quick in today's movie standards, which is like 3-hour movies nowadays. I'm going on a tangent now. Let's go back to our spoiler section, Joan.
Okay, so there's a few spoilery trivia things, right? So earlier, I let this slip. Hopefully I cut it out. I was able to. But I think it was about Tom Savini, right?
Yes, the special effects.
Yeah, the special effects. So one of his tasks was to actually make the beheading of Mrs. Voorhees realistic. And I think he did a pretty good job. I mean, it's mostly blurry and slow motion.
Yeah.
But I think for what they had at the time, it was
and it's a very
really good.
up close shot. Like, I'm sure that there wasn't an actress near the vicinity when this was, shot, but it's all good.
And then the other part was about the music, right?
Yeah.
So the part.
Yeah.
I love saying that, by the way. It's so much fun. Right? It's so much fun. So that is actually from the line that Mrs. Voorhees says when she's like, "Kill her, mommy. Kill her. Kill her, mommy." So what he did was he said that line into the thing and then did all of his special effects.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that is reminiscent of Kill Her, Mommy. So the answer was there all along.
It was there the whole time.
So another thing was the idea of Jason appearing at the end of the film for that final jump scare. Did that get you, girl? Did that get you? Yeah, it got me the first time.
I'll tell you why it got me. Fell asleep. Not because the movie... Hear me out. I fell asleep because it was late at night. We stayed up late last night to watch the movie because I really wanted to go to yoga because I've been really needing it. So we went to yoga a little bit later than usual. Nice. So we watched the movie a little later than usual. So it was past my bedtime. So I fell asleep. And I woke up when she's asleep on the canoe. And I was like, oh, the movie ended.
Oh, she's just like me for real.
And then freaking Jason comes out of the water and snatches her. So it got me for that reason. And then I rewatched the last 20 minutes of the movie today before we recorded. So yeah. But so it got me.
So the idea of that last jump scare was actually not present in the original script by Victor Miller. In his final draft, the film ended with Alice merely floating on the lake. Okay. But Tom Savini suggested that Jason, that was his suggestion.
No way.
Yeah. And he says, quote, "The whole reason for the cliffhanger at the end was I had just seen Carrie. So we thought that we needed a chair jumper like that. And I said, let's bring in Jason."
Yeah.
Now, Miller, the writer, wasn't happy about the filmmaker's decision to make Jason Voorhees the killer in the sequels, saying Jason was dead from the very beginning. He was a victim, not a villain.
It definitely opened the door for all the sequels.
For sure, 100%.
Yeah, because obviously, you know how in horror movies sometimes the killer dies slightly off camera, and you're like, they're gonna bring him back. They're gonna bring her back. But with Mrs. Voorhees, it was she's not coming back.
There's no coming back from that.
Her head is off. Her head is
clean.
And I love her head gets cut off, and she's moving her arms a little bit, feeling for it for a second. Anyway, she's clearly dead. So there was
Brian was making a joke. He was like, "Where's my head? My head's gone." I was like, "Oh my god, that's crazy.
Where'd I put it?
Where'd my head go?" Oh my god. I kind of, that's an interesting take on that, I guess. Jason was always intended to be a victim. Yeah. And not the villain. And I'm like, yeah. I can see how I would be pissed if I was a writer and be like, no, that's not the point. And then they just change it. I'd be pissed too, actually.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. I would also be mad.
Okay. And then there's two themes that Wikipedia had there. And we don't have to read through this, but I just wanted to sort of bring them up in case it kind of frames our discussions. There's teen sexuality.
Of course, because America is obsessed with teen sexuality.
Correct. And to be fair, there's a lot of sex in this film.
Yeah, tastefully done.
Done, yes. And then also the gender of the villain, because people assumed it was a man doing it frank, right?
I bet you people had to reevaluate their biases.
Correct. I mean, they definitely didn't because it was the 80s.
That's
but it's definitely a conversation that we can have.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
So yeah, that's it for me. That's all the trivia that I have. Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I will say I knew the plot twist.
Sure.
Just because this is a movie that's been out for a very long time, and so people talk about it like in the zeitgeist. And I think it's like, you know how I knew it?
In Scream.
From Scream. Yeah, from Scream. She's like, who's the killer? And it's like, no, it's not. It's Mrs. Voorhees. So I already knew. So I was like waiting for Mrs. Voorhees to find her way into the scene. But I loved her. She was definitely out acting them all. And her little like, kill her, mommy, kill her, was so creepy.
It was weird.
It was so creepy. It was so creepy. But here, let me.
I will, Jason. I won't let her go.
Okay, you mentioned earlier it was like really dark. I thought that worked.
Yeah.
For the movie.
I agree.
Because there's a couple scenes where you see like maybe this was on purpose, but they were wearing like white clothing, or they had like all those like very colorful like raincoats.
Yeah.
And I was like, that serves so you can see them when they're like running away into the dark. And so there's like a couple scenes of people like running into the dark, and you see them like slowly disappear. You just see like their shirt. And so I thought that was pretty neat. I enjoyed this movie.
Good.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was campy, literally. Literally. The big theme about, I mean, definitely like engaging in sexual activity. I want to talk about like what that critic said about like the mom's grief of her son and how that like ruined the end of the movie. How did you feel about that? Like when you found out that it was like, oh, like careless camp counselors were not paying attention to my son drowned.
And she went crazy.
Yeah.
So we watched a movie not too long ago about a girl going back in time to like the 80s, like her parents' time. And it was a slasher film also, actually. And people were so mean to her in the 80s. And I turned to Brian and I was like, is this what the 80s was like? Was it like a goddamn war zone? Like, holy shit.
Wait, Brian, is that what the 80s was like?
I mean, the 80s was rough as shit, man.
They were what?
I said they were rough
They
as
were
shit.
rough as shit, man.
Yeah.
That's why Gen X is like, nothing phases them because they've been
That's
through
true. Just saying, this old thing.
Yeah. So, and I know like Jason died, I think in the 50s.
Yeah.
Right? It was like 58 or something
58,
like that. Yeah. But like you have to kind of see it through a lens of the time, the 80s, which is when this movie was released.
With my 80s glasses
I have a feeling that it was more than the drowning of Jason that contributed to her mental breakdown. I think she received a lot more emotional abuse than just her son, and I think that's kind of what like kicked that off. So I definitely think that you can almost sympathize with her character, like damn, like her kid drowned because like the camp counselors weren't looking after him like they were supposed to. They were off having sex.
Yeah.
I understand what. Now, the psychotic break murdering everyone, that's something else entirely.
It's like a whole like yes and thing. It's like yes, it's like really unfortunate that happened to her son, and she probably like it makes sense for her to have those feelings, and I can like empathize with that. And she shouldn't have killed all those people.
Right.
He should have followed the rules
and also right, and I also not that I endorse this.
I don't want to
because I don't. But I understand why she would kill the original camp counselors.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that's her psychotic break.
Yeah.
But then like she killed these kids, and I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, they're just some of them weren't even having sex.
Yeah.
like she just wants to kill camp counselors at this point. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I thought it was good. I think it had a good twist. I think that was
loved
one of
it.
the best parts of the movie.
No,
in my
whenever
opinion.
like I loved seeing everyone's like reactions to the killer. There was also a couple times where like you see like the POV of the killer, and there's a couple times where it's like the POV of the killer, and it's like they would have seen him, like the way where the killer was standing.
Yeah.
They would have seen the killer, but okay. But I was willing to look past it. But whenever my favorite, I think
I don't know, it was hella dark.
No, there's this one part where they're like, it's during the daytime, and Alice is like running, and the guy like Ned is like, I need paint thinner, and she like runs back, and the killer's like in the freaking
Like view
forest looking at her, and it's full of brightness, like it's totally bright out at night, absolutely, but it was like totally bright out, and I was like, she would have seen her, I think, unless she was like hiding behind a tree or something.
Yeah.
But no, I get it, and I loved when they like finally revealed her. But then the whole sequence where like her and Alice are like sort of fighting and like going back and forth, like I know they choreographed it themselves and stunted it themselves. It showed. Whenever she's slapping her, it got to a point where I was like, hit her, like you are literally like 18, like this woman is older than you.
Yeah, I thought the exact same thing. I was like, she's really just letting herself be beaten up by this lady.
Yeah.
And she like knocked her out a few times.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, by the third time you should know to just like stab her with the poker. Or, you know, like something. I think I don't know, man. I think I like newer slasher films because it is like the people running away typically don't hold back as much as people used to in slasher films in like the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah. But I feel like this probably led to that. Like it probably got to a point where it was like, what if they fight back more?
Yeah. You still have not watched In a Violent Nature, right?
I have not.
Okay, I think now that you've watched this movie, we should watch In a Violent Nature.
Okay.
It's not my favorite movie. I thought it wasn't that good, but it was interesting.
Okay.
In that it adopts a 100% killer POV. And I don't think there's like hardly any cuts.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's actually really cool.
I think I want to watch it for that.
For the
cinematography of that alone.
and technical like work of the movie in itself is actually pretty good.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
But it obviously took a lot of inspiration from this specifically, I think. So.
Yeah, I liked it. Let me see. Killing Witch Teen Counselors, not the answer. Yeah,
So for me, this movie was like the quintessential 80s slasher horror film. Like if someone was like, I love slasher films and I love 80s films, and I was like, oh, then you should watch Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Like okay, I think Halloween is a better movie.
Yes.
Okay. I think Halloween is a better movie. I think Black Christmas is a better movie. I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a better movie.
I love Black Christmas.
I think Nightmare on Elm Street is a better movie, to be honest. But none of those movies are more 80s slasher than this movie. Does that make sense?
Because like Black Christmas is to Christmas.
Right. And it's 74.
Yeah. And then Halloween is like to Halloween. Like it's on Halloween. And Nightmare on Elm Street
is a wild ride.
It's just trippy.
It's trippy.
What was the other one you mentioned? Oh, Texas Chainsaw is like in fucking Texas.
Yeah. No, I think the reason is because like all of those other movies have elements of other things that you can like grab onto.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what you were saying. And this movie has none of that. It's literally about a woman who goes crazy and starts killing teenagers, right? And yes, there's probably themes of teen sexuality and like gender identity or whatever, but I honestly don't even know if Victor Miller intended for any of those things to be there. I think he just wanted to make a slasher film, and I think he was successful in that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is the slasheriest movie.
okay movie from the
Like,
80s.
you know what? If you like slasher movies from the 80s, you have to watch Friday the 13th. And another thing that evidences that, in my opinion, is we have watched the first 3.
Okay.
In theaters, right? At least the third one we watched in theaters. In 3D.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for real.
Fun.
When Regal had their 31,
October?
30 days
Yeah.
of, whatever. Friday the 13th Part 3 was one of them. And
In
I will
3D.
say, without a doubt, the first 3 films are the same movie.
The same recipe.
They're literally the same movie over and over again.
Wait, so in part 2, they just they try to open the camp one more time?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. And
Oh
then,
my
but then
God.
the killer is now Jason. It's not Mom. And then in the third one, it's not camp. It's somewhere, or maybe it is camp. Dude, I forget at this point. Babe, was it? Do you remember Friday the 13th Part 3? Was it at camp?
Yeah. Oh.
Or was it like a retreat or something, which is
No, I think
basically
it's at-
camp?
I think it's at the camp, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
so funny. Oh, when
So
you
then
brought
they-
up Friday the 13th, what is it? Jason Takes Manhattan.
Yeah.
That just I can picture a musical number where he's
Me
it's like you hear the music and you know how in a musical they're about to start singing but they do a little speech that leads into the song and they're like, I've been killing in this camp for way too long. I think it's finally time for me to spread my wings and fly. And you have people in the background singing it.
Oh my God.
Fly.
I just picture him twirling around the Christmas tree in Manhattan.
And he has that face mask that's like a hockey goalie. So he stumbles into the rink at Rockefeller Center and they're like, you want to play with us? And he's like, okay. And he becomes the goalie.
Oh, he's auditioning, accidentally auditioning, and he gets the part.
For hockey goalie. That's called trying out.
No,
Joanne.
bro, not for hockey goalie. I'm saying on audition.
Wait, what is he auditioning for?
Auditioning for a hockey role. shows up. Hello, I'm here to
Season 2.
audition. Here's a headshot.
Season 2 of Heated Rivalry will have Jason. Confirmed.
Jason takes it up.
Jason Bottoms.
The sequel to that is Jason finally on top.
Friday, Jason verse. Friday the 13th, Jason goes.
Oh my God. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh,
We were talking about the sequels and how they're all the same.
Another piece of trivia is that his mask, he doesn't actually put that on until the third part.
Really? So
Friday
you
the
just see his
13th
face
part
or just
3.
no face?
He wears this sack over his head because he's severely I think he's not disfigured, decomposed. I think is what it is. So he hides his face.
Does he come back to life, zombie like? Well, what?
Yeah, I think it's a supernatural force. Yeah, he's definitely not because he drowned as a kid.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know that we've gotten a lot of Jason.
How does
more in
he
the
come
first
back
3
grown?
films.
How do you drown as a kid and then you come back as a grown?
Well, I don't know. So when he jumps up the lake, he still looks like a kid.
Yeah, that's a kid, yeah.
as decomposed as he is or whatever. But has the body of a kid. But then when he comes for the second film, which by the way, a little bit of spoilers, but this happens literally in the first 5 minutes. In part 2, he murders Alice immediately. She does not make it out of that movie.
She doesn't make it past the credits.
Right away.
I was
right away.
Wow. She survived all that. And he literally comes right for her, bro. So
wow.
It's
giving
it's
Halloween
interesting.
too. This really is just kind of.
They're all playing off each other.
Could I copy your homework? I'll change it up a little bit.
It's
I promise.
DC Marvel, making the same superheroes over and over again. But yeah.
That's so funny.
Let's do the good, the bad, and the
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
What's your good, Joanne?
My good is the suspense building. I think it actually does a good job of doing that.
I think so. There's this one scene where Marcy's been killed in the bathroom with the axe to the face, which I loved the special effects on that. And then the other girl, Brenda.
Maybe.
maybe.
I don't remember their names.
She comes into the bathroom and she's like brushing her teeth, like literally naked. Like, girl, yeah, her name is Brenda. Brenda, like, they're playing Strip Monopoly.
Yeah,
and she's
which
like,
is
it's
crazy. Strip Monopoly.
Insane.
Okay.
They're just horny.
Yeah, literally.
At the end of the day.
Just get naked at that point.
At the end of the day, like they're like, you don't need an excuse to get naked. Like, you can just do it. Did you know?
Let's play Strip Candyland. Strip Settlers of Catan.
Connect 4. I like Strip Settlers of Catan. It's like, I'll give you 2 shoes for a wheat.
How much do you really want to see that person naked?
Yeah.
What if you threaten someone like, if you don't give me wheat, I will take off my pants? Oh my god. Okay, so
Anyway,
building suspense.
We're building suspense.
Brenda,
Brenda is coming into the bathroom and she's like naked from Strip Monopoly and she's like brushing her teeth and it's wet outside and she's freaking barefoot. And then she like looks over and like Marcy died in there, but I guess she can't see her. But then it like turns to like the showers and you just see like a hand on like the shower curtain and then the hand goes away and Brenda doesn't actually die then. It was so good. Like that part I was like,
yes.
That was like one of the only parts where I was like, eee!
Yeah.
It was great. But yeah, it really does because you know like what's happening. Like it's I do enjoy movies where it's like there's a killer and it's like the killer is slowly killing a bunch of people, but not everyone knows what's happening yet. So like some people are dead and some people are fighting for their lives and some people are playing Strip Monopoly. And it's just like you know eventually everyone's gonna meet the killer, but you just don't know when or how. And so I do love the suspense building.
Yeah. And I think at that point, like, there was a final girl trope because there had been a few movies before then.
Halloween.
But you still didn't really know who it was gonna, like, the trope was not so well established that you knew who it was going to be.
Yeah.
So I liked that. You know, like, you didn't know who's the final girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the music too. I think they did the soundtrack was good. I like the twist.
Yeah, I like the twist too.
The twist was really good. And I love, you know, going back to the gender identity thing, like, I love that the killer was a woman.
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah.
Breaking the glass ceiling for killers, for lady killers. Literally lady
I love
killers.
that for her. So, yeah, that was my good. What's your good?
My good is I love like 70s hair. I mean 70s cusp to the 80s.
Yeah.
I love the like fun summer camp vibes. The place was definitely gross and falling apart, but like I liked it. At the beginning, whenever they're like singing around the campfire and people are like asleep in their beds, I told her and I was like, look at those people, like no phones, no social media, like they're probably having a great time.
Well,
they were.
Well, Steve, it was really funny watching Steve Christie, like the guy who was renovating it or whatever. It was really funny seeing him like out of his damn mind trying to get everything done, and all of these the kids are like, let's play Strip Monopoly.
Let's jump in the lake.
Oh my god.
But also he left them alone.
That's true.
Like,
unsupervised.
Unsupervised. Also, I love Mrs. Voorhees' cable knit sweater, and I loved her decapitation scene. I like how she's like grasping for her head. She's like, where'd it go? What's your bad?
I thought it was shallow. It's like a murder fest thing. I didn't feel like it had anything important to say. And if it did, I think it failed at saying
It's clearly
it.
about swimming safety. Obviously.
It's about posting the guidelines up and making sure honestly, it's kind of a boring film. Like, I
thought it was entertaining enough. Like, I wasn't...
Okay.
I mean, I did fall asleep. But again, I was done my bedtime.
That means nothing. Trust me. I've fallen asleep plenty. But, no, I mean, I can see why it would entertain people.
Yeah.
And I definitely watched it for the historical
its place, the place that it holds in the...
Correct.
Horror
and I do
genre.
honestly think it's an important film.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think it, Halloween put one foot forward and Friday the 13th put another one.
Yeah, like
forward.
the whole like camp setting, like slasher at a camp setting, like I feel like has been done many a time since.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I can see the influences of this in the oh my gosh, the trilogy that we did,
Fear Street.
Fear Street.
Yeah.
Fear Street 2?
For sure. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Definitely.
And it was a very successful horror film,
Yeah.
which, as we know, it encourages production companies to put more out.
Yeah.
So that's really important.
A win
for
is a
me.
win for horror. We'll
Yeah.
take it.
Also, the worst thing, killing the snake. What the hell?
Yeah. What did
in
the snake do?
Sean S. Cunningham.
Okay, wait.
What
I'm
in the
thinking
world?
about it. I'm having thoughts. There was like foreshadowing about like the outcome of the film because at one point Ned pretends to drown and then he's
Okay.
not actually drowning
Yeah.
and then they kind of reveal. I mean, at that point we knew that a boy had drowned in the lake, so it didn't seem that weird, but we didn't really know that that was relevant to what was happening necessarily. It was just like, oh, like crazy stuff happens at this camp. And then the killing of the snake, do you think that was meant to kind of like foreshadow the decapitation of Mrs. Voorhees?
Sure.
Maybe.
No, I mean, I don't mind that there was a snake death. I'm just saying the real
it
snake
was a real.
killed.
I agree. I agree.
yeah.
It just made me think of that.
No, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
But no, I agree.
Okay, yeah.
I agree. I don't think that they killed a real snake. I feel if you're spending,
They
if you
could have
have
cut away-
what's his name? Tony, Tom Serini.
Tom Sawyer. Yeah.
You got Tom Serini freaking giving you a fake
Savini.
Savini doing a decapitation. He can't make you a fake snake to kill on camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or just cut away,
Yeah.
like you did with the
Yeah.
humans.
Yes. Thank you. Yes,
Anyway,
I agree. I
what's
agree.
your bad?
We solved it. Alice could have taken that old lady out. Like Alice could have taken that old lady. I'm so sorry.
Please,
like, you are young.
Alice.
You are spry. At one point, she
Punch
had a gun.
her.
Like she didn't have any bullets, but like turned around and just like whack. And like she's like letting Mrs. Voorhees just like slap her back and forth. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That lasted too long. Like I feel like for like a minute, like maybe you're in shock.
Yeah.
But eventually, it's like no.
Yeah. I'm gouging your eyes out or
Yes,
something. I don't
the
know.
acting was okay.
Yeah.
The writing
Which makes sense.
was okay. The lighting was okay. Like
See,
everything.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like the slasheriest, okayest horror film of the 80s.
Yeah.
So
What's your spooky?
not a lot, except like, well, okay, so like the murder scenes, I told Brian, I was like, wow, that's gruesome for the 80s. Like 1980,
Yeah.
you put that on a screen, that's gory. You know what I mean?
Kevin Bacon scene.
Yeah,
The Kevin Bacon scene
was
and then the
probably actually my favorite one.
yes, I agree
Yeah.
because it seemed like technical. Like everyone else, I think it's killed sort of off screen or they like cut weird. Like when Marcy gets killed, they just like cut to her like with the
with like,
axe in her
axe.
face, and it's like oh like. But like you actually see that come out of the neck, and it's like oh
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So that one made me cringe a little bit the first time I saw it.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was super scary, to be honest. I think
I agree.
But especially like I think maybe it was scarier back then. But like
Yeah.
when Mrs. Voorhees was like, kill it, mommy. It was creepy, but it also was kind of cheesy.
It was cheesy and it was just like sad. I was like, oh, she's
Yeah.
not okay. I was
Yeah,
like,
she needs.
maybe that's what that critic meant. I was like, she needs therapy. She is not okay.
Yeah. What about you? What's your spooky?
Hitchhiking, for starters.
We barely talked about her, but it's fine.
I thought she was gonna be in the whole movie, and then she
Yeah,
died so
me
early
too.
on, and I was like, oh.
They duped
I
us with
liked
that, bro.
her.
Yeah.
And then I get like really caught up on certain things when I watch movies. So as soon as she died, I was like, who's gonna cook?
No, for real.
Who's gonna do the cooking? And then obviously, I
Me?
mean, obviously, I have to.
I have to cook for.
I also hated the sleazy camp owner flirting with Alice.
Oh my
at the beginning.
God,
So
that
gross.
was so
That was fucking spooky.
weird,
That was so
dude.
weird. Crazy power imbalance there, like gross.
That was weird.
And then
That
I will
was
say the jump scare, the pulling of the curtain that I talked about earlier, that was like spooky.
Yeah.
And then the jump scare did get me at the end.
Yeah,
Whenever
the
Jason
jump
comes
scare,
out,
yeah,
I think
that's
that was like the only thing that I didn't really like. I said, I feel like I could see everything coming. They did have the music, but it was like, oh, she almost got hit by an arrow earlier. I wonder if those arrows are going to come back into play at some point in the movie. You know, that kind of thing.
So the jump scare at the end actually got spoiled for me a long time ago. I sometimes talk about E's 101 scariest movie moments.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those on the list, and so I actually saw that scene before I even watched the movie. Okay. So when I watched the movie, I already knew what was coming. That's why it didn't surprise me as much, but I can understand why it would be crazy, because then she wakes up in the hospital.
Yeah.
And so it's like, was it a dream?
Yes. I
mean?
did really like that part.
Yeah.
Where it's like, did it happen? And they don't really explain, like, the police isn't like, we pulled you off the canoe, or like, no, you were in the water. Or,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and go into our rating. We're going to rate this movie. I love this. By the number of furniture items you'd use to blockade the door, which is a pull door, yeah. By the way. Like, she's blockading the door that you would pull away from all the items you just placed in front of the door.
And then when she goes to leave the room, she just moves it so easy. I was like, what was the point?
It was so funny, and they spent so long on that scene.
They did.
So good.
They were like, okay, now you're going to blockade the door, and you're going to be...
It was so crazy.
Anyway.
And then she, like, closes the blinds on one window, but then leaves the other window open. Like, that was really funny to me. But I remember, like, telling her, I was like, that door pulls open the other way.
Yeah.
Okay, Joanne, how many furniture items are you going to place to blockade the door?
I'm going to put 2 large furniture items and 1 sensible lamp.
Okay, a sensible lamp. A table lamp, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would do 2 furniture items and a nice holder. Decorative vase.
Love that. Yes, very good. Perfect. Now, that was my original answer. I'm really going to give it 1.5 because of the snake. When I found out about the snake, I was like, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. That sucks. Anyway.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and look at some Letterboxd reviews that are maybe insightful, usually just downright hilarious. Joanne, you want to take this one first?
I will. This is by Patrick Willems, who gave it 3 stars. A very violent Scooby-Doo episode.
Yes. Yeah.
You'd think it was Jason, but it's actually Mrs. Voorhees.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Period. That's low-key what she was giving. Wow.
For
okay.
real.
Okay, this next one is by Othavio P.S. Not a cell phone in sight, just teenagers being murdered. That's what I said.
Like the good old days.
Like the good old days.
Oh my god. This one's by Aaliyah, who's been on her list several times.
There's definitely been...
Dude, these people...
Liam also at the end.
Yeah, they're fucking funny, bro.
Literally.
What? Comedians over
they're
here.
They're like friggin' Letterboxd influencers.
Yeah. Aaliyah, I feel like this has happened to all of us at some point in our lives. You know, it's just the murder, sleepaway camp experience, universal.
This is by Liam F. Serves me right for watching this on a Wednesday. I watched this on a Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday.
Well, he gave it 1.5 stars, so he surely did not enjoy it. And this one's by Suspir Liam, who gave it 3.5 stars. Love or hate Ralph. He's speaking straight facts here. Those campers really do be doomed.
They were doomed. They do be doomed.
They do be doomed.
Yeah, he was the only one that was like, get out of here. You're gonna die.
It's Camp Blood. What are you doing here? I think Ralph comes back in the second one, actually.
Also, there's a scene where the policeman pulls up in his fucking bike and he's like, you kids, have you seen Ralph out here? And then Kevin Bacon goes around him and starts messing with his like police bike and like his radio.
Yeah. What the hell?
That would get you killed today.
Oh, 100.
That would get you killed today. Maybe if you're white, you might get away with being arrested.
I was like, he's white.
But if you're a POC and you do that, that would get you murdered today. So that was just kind of crazy. I forgot about that. And that about does it for today. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed the podcast, tell your friends about us. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and rate us 5 stars in whatever app or podcast service you use to bring on the spooks.
Please follow us on our socials or by going to scarymovienights.com or looking us up on any platform. You can also message us through our socials or by sending an email to spooky@scarymovienights.com.
Tell us in the comments what you think about Friday the 13th, 1980. How much furniture would you use to blockade the door? I'm Mariana.
I'm Joanne.
And thanks for joining us for another Scary Movie Night. See you in 2 weeks.
Stay spooky.
I pulled it together at
Dude,
the
that was
end
so good,
for,
bro.
and thanks for joining us.